The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Blues of Memphis taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. They'd easily move into the top 5.
Flushed out right. It got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Richardson looking to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Chris Jones, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. In motion left, Flowers. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So after the 4th down, can the 25. Here's Richardson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Eagles at 4-5, a game under 500. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, And now you're looking at going 4 games without a win. Things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Christopher Dunn on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead 7-0. So Dunn now following the score, back out to send this away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a guy who grew up just south of here across the river, Jonathan Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Off the play fake, Prescott. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Now down for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott able to get this one to McBride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Memphis.
Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Prescott now. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Memphis in possession of the football, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. To the air again, Prescott. A short one here, caught by McBride. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Moore, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore from 17 yards out. And the Blues have got it back to within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, Richardson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! quickly to add on to their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during the game, cameras got looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last two plays, both losses. Third and short yardage, Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing, Prescott. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. A second down throw for Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to 41. On third down, here's Taylor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. 2nd and 5. This will be caught at about the 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Prescott off play action. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey McBride. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Blues get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Blues 14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Flowers going to go in motion right. Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Richardson. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Richardson to the air on first down. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flowers going to go in motion right. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Down good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind how to throw so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, When they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
This is taken around the 12. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Now left side on the swing pass. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That is caught, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
They go play action with Richardson. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Quentin Williams, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 2nd down, Prescott. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he's into the clear. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And taken down just shy of the 40. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Prescott. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And he's got it inside the 10. And touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 61 yards. And the Blues have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's another Eagles first down.
On 1st down, Richardson. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Again, it's Richardson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Richardson looking to throw this. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. End zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Richardson to throw. Buying time to it. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
A field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Richardson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop in behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Following the interception, here's Prescott. That pass complete to Moore. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Prescott now on 2nd down. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Prescott now from the 50. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Blues.
Prescott now. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now Richardson. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Wide open receiver complete. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Richardson looking to throw it. They shakes him off. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Johnson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia